What if you were not what you believe you are? Stop everything for a moment. What if I told you that what you call me is nothing more than a memory? An unconscious repetition of old stories that someone wrote for you before you could even pick up your pen? What if the biggest prison in your life has no walls or bars, but a name, your past? Most people are so busy trying to survive what was, that they don't even realize that what could be is there, within reach of a single thought. And this video is not just another motivational content, it's a portal to transformation. If you watch it until the end, you will not only understand why you are stuck in patterns that you swore you had already overcome, but you will discover how to break them, rebuild your identity, and awaken a self that is still dormant inside you, but begging to be born. And the reason why you need to watch until the last second is because your brain has already started to change now. Yes, as I speak to you, new connections are being made. And if you abandon this process halfway through, you run the risk of returning to the version that was about to be left behind. The past is not something that happened. It is something that is happening. Every time you react the same way, think the same way, and feel the same way you always did. You believe you are in the present, but the present for most people is just a reenactment of what was, repeated in invisible cycles that we call life. Your brain is a habit machine, and neuroscience proves it. More than 90% of today's thoughts are the same as yesterday's. And what does this mean in practice? That while you believe you are trying to change, most of you is trying to survive at any cost by keeping everything exactly the same. But here is the detail that almost no one tells you. If the past is a program, it can be uninstalled. And this starts when you understand that memory is not destiny. It is just a recording that you can stop playing. For a long time, it was believed that the brain was fixed, immutable. But modern neuroscience, and now spirituality, are revealing something astonishing. Your thoughts literally reconfigure your brain structure. With each new thought, a new neural connection. With each conscious emotion, a new synaptic map. With each clear visualization, your brain begins to believe that it is already real. Now imagine the power you have to create yourself intentionally, consciously, like an architect of the invisible, shaping reality from the inside out. You are not what you feel. You are the one who chooses what you will feel. You are not what you think. You are the one who decides the next thought. This is where science and spirituality come together, not in opposition, but like two hands clasping together to create the impossible, the new you. All real transformation is born of silence, not the silence outside, but the one you feel inside. When you finally stop resisting, there is a space between thought and action, between automatic emotion and conscious response. This is where the possible lives. Spirituality teaches us you are not the body, you are not the mind. You are the consciousness observing all of this. And the more you enter a state of presence, the more you break with the illusion of time, the more the past loses strength, and the more the future bends before your intention. This is not some esoteric talk. It is a quantum state of existence where the now contains all realities, and it is up to you to tune in to the one you wish to live. You emit a frequency, and everything you attract is in the same vibration that you sustain. So it is not about deserving, it is about vibrational coherence. If you feel guilt, shame, fear, your body vibrates in survival, and in this state there is no creation, only repetition. But if you can sustain gratitude, love, trust, you begin to resonate with that which is not yet, but is already coming. And the most extraordinary thing, your body doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's intensely imagined. So your new identity begins to exist long before others notice it. True change begins when no one sees it, but you already feel it. Transformation requires a symbolic death. You have to allow the old you to die, the one that was shaped by trauma, by scarcity, by repeated pain, and that's not comfortable. The mind will resist. The body will protest. You will want to give up, but that's the signal. The old you is being uninstalled. When you feel discomfort, fear, emptiness, don't run away. Breathe, because that's exactly where the magic begins. When the familiar disappears and the new has yet to manifest, that space between who you were and who you can be is the most fertile ground for creating a new reality. Real change doesn't happen in an event. It happens in a ritual. It's what you do consistently, not what you do intensely. Visualize it, meditate it, feel it as if you already are. Write down who you want to be as if you're already living that identity. Most importantly, act as if you are now. You're sculpting a new mind, and every time you return to the old one, you're reinforcing the past. But every time you insist on the new, reality gets one step closer. At this point, you already know. The past is just an echo. The future is just a frequency, and now is the only place where you can recreate it all. But there's something no one can do for you. The decision, the leap, the daily commitment to the version of you that's still being sculpted. You are not your past. You are an infinite field of possibilities. And the only question that matters now is, are you willing to live as if that were true? Starting today. If this video touched something you didn't know was there, maybe this is your moment. Maybe all you've been waiting for was this reminder of who you can be. And if that's true, don't hold back. Subscribe, share, and be the starting point for others to awaken too, because something new doesn't create itself. It's born when the first one of us decides to take the step.